Every time you open a standard AI chat, you start at square one. You have to explain who you are, what your project is, the format you need, and the tone you prefer, over and over again. Product expert Teresa Torres realized this constant setup was a trap. Instead of trying every shiny new AI release, she stopped and decided to master one specific environment, Claude Code. What she found was that Claude Code offers 6 specific building blocks. Together, they function as a cohesive design system for engineering durable, repeatable workflows. The foundation of the system begins with memory. By giving Claude direct access to your local file system, you can store permanent context in simple Markdown documents. You set up a global file for your general working preferences and separate project files for specific tasks. The AI knows your product constraints and writing style before you even type a word. Layered on top of that memory are slash commands. These are instant shortcuts for your most complex, multi-step procedures. As this model shows, you have 2 layers. The Markdown files act as your passive context. The slash commands are your active tasks, explicitly triggered by you to execute a specific workflow. Combining persistent memory with these stored procedures eliminates hours of repetitive setup. You build the baseline once and scale it instantly. As you move deeper into the stack, the locus of control shifts. With subagents, you start delegating execution to the AI. While you explicitly type a slash command, Claude autonomously decides when to spin up a subagent to help it research or write. This solves the context window limit. Every token takes space. Dumping raw search data directly into the active window makes the system choke. Subagents run parallel tasks in isolated windows, doing the messy exploration and returning only a clean summary. Managing this context window is your primary design responsibility to ensure high-quality output. To guarantee certain actions happen regardless of context, you can set up hooks. These are strict automations that execute deterministic code at exact moments, like running a date calculation script the second a new session starts. Then there are skills, which bundle instructions and code into packages that Claude is supposed to invoke automatically. Here is where Torres offers a dose of reality. In practice, Claude struggles to recognize when to trigger these skills on its own. You end up having to explicitly tell it to use the skill anyway, making it function like a clunky slash command. The final piece of the architecture pulls everything together, plugins. This wrapper bundles your Markdown rules, your active commands, your parallel agents, and your deterministic hooks into a single cohesive asset. With a plugin, you take a highly customized individual workflow and turn it into an installable product that you distribute across your entire team. For a product manager, this architectural stack tackles the daily grind. It automates repetitive data reviews, standardizes product requirements, and accelerates competitive research. The real power of Claude Code lies in orchestration. Success requires delivering the exact right context at precisely the right time to execute the right task. To use these 6 building blocks effectively, you have to step back. You must treat your own daily workflow as a product that demands clear logic and intentional structure. As Torres detailed in her Product Talk series, breaking out of the chatbot loop requires a systemic approach to the tools we already have. Extracting real value from AI requires intentional architecture. It is a product design problem.